Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello.
It's Ayen Cafe and we are here to talk. So
As
today
usual.
we're
Here to talk.
because we love to talk.
Right. Can't help it.
So thank you for joining us, and today we have a very important topic we're going to talk about, and joining us once again is Dr.
Josiane.
Josiane. And we have a very important topic about just oral hygiene. I mean, that's very broad. We're going to talk about halitosis today and just mouth odor, and it's a very common thing.
Bonku.
Bonku?
Whatever you call it.
Yes.
It's pretty much what we're trying to say. Like, I think it's one of those things that has a lot of nicknames, depending on what part of the world you come from. In my part of the world, like the typical nickname when I was growing up is either Bonku or Power. You're passing by and somebody just does this. Check your mouth.
Really?
Yes. You're very powerful.
Your mouth holds power.
Exactly. So we're going to be talking about that. As you come on, please share.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is also a very sensitive topic. So like we're laughing about it, but it's very sensitive. It's not like we're trying to make light of the issue here, because a lot of people suffer from this, and a lot of people that suffer from it don't understand why. It's not just as a result of mouth hygiene, and Dr. Kandja is going to be talking about that. Like it could be also as a result of many other things.
Yeah.
And there's ways to deal with this, guys. There's ways to manage this.
Yeah.
So so Dr. Kandja, what's halitosis? What's mouth odor?
Okay. As you have said, halitosis is a bad mouth odor. Basically, that's the definition, which can be caused by many conditions. That is medical condition and non-medical conditions.
Yeah.
So when you have a bad odor, we talk about halitosis actually. Basically, that's the definition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So halitosis and mouth odor, is that the same thing, or is halitosis the medical diagnosis like for severe mouth odor?
It's the same thing. It's
the
like
same
the
thing?
medical name.
Oh,
Like the
I
medical
see.
name of the bad odor, bad breath.
Okay.
That's the same thing, yeah.
Hi, Nicole. Welcome,
shine.
sis. Please share. I know. I see the shine. I feel the shine.
And the sweat.
Thank you. Please share. Please share as you come on.
You join, yeah.
So, Dr. Kandja was just defining what halitosis is, what mouth odor is.
Yeah.
And I think we need to preface with this, because it's easy to, point a finger at somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, that person always has mouth odor.
Yeah.
Or that person. But listen, guys, we all suffer from mouth odor. Okay, I was just telling Olivia earlier. I don't care if your father is the owner of Colgate. At some point during the day, you suffer from mouth odor. Okay, check yourself in the morning. That first breath.
Yeah.
When you wake up, I don't care if you brushed your mouth with Clorox before you slept. Your breath is going to be funky.
It's true.
So, before you start,
Pointing.
I'm sure some of you, when you saw this topic, a couple of people came to mind like, "Oh, this person needs to watch." You need to watch it too.
I did. I even posted, like, if you know someone.
First and foremost, watch it for yourself. Figure out how we can deal with this situation, okay? Because it's not pleasant. I think it's one, like we said, is already a very sensitive subject.
Yeah.
So sometimes even talking to somebody about it, like, do you think I have mouth odor? Like,
I know.
you
Or telling
suspect yourself or
someone
telling someone,
that,
that they have.
hey,
That is the most uncomfortable
and
conversation.
awkward, yeah.
So, anyways, I digressed. I'm sorry, Dr. Kandja. What causes it?
Yeah.
So the first and the main cause is oral hygiene, poor oral hygiene. So if you're not like brushing your teeth properly, regularly, that is at least 2 times a day, and after meals, you have a higher risk of developing halitosis. Why? Because when you don't brush your teeth, if you have eaten something like food or any kind of thing, the thing can just get stuck in between your teeth, and then bacteria will start develop from there, and some other secretion will form on your teeth. We call it plaques. It's usually white, and it's like a deposition
from the food and bacteria.
Yes. Okay. And then that will cause you to have a bad odor. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So a part of that is still concerning the mouth hygiene. Those people who have denture.
The dentures.
They have to be careful because they have to clean up the denture in the night before sleeping. They have to remove it. They should not be sleeping with it in the mouth. They should remove it and clean it properly before using it the next day. Yes, that's the first point.
What about those people who have what are those things called? Like those things.
Braces?
Yeah, braces.
It's the same like denture.
But with braces, can you remove it? You can't remove it at night, but you probably just need to really try to get in there, and clean it. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
So the second point is foods.
Okay.
Some foods can actually cause
garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic.
That's the first one.
It hits you from across the room.
So garlic as well as onions, some spices, and then some you see exotic spices like curry.
Oh yeah.
Because says volume.
Can also cause halitosis. Some cheese too. Some fish.
Right. Oh, fish. Fish is funky.
Is that better, sis? Give us a
thumbs up if the volume is better.
Yeah.
I'm trying, Pastor. I'm trying. It's hard with a topic like this. Okay, go on.
Okay. So a part of foods will have some beverages, acidic beverages such as coffee. That could really give you halitosis.
Halitosis. Okay.
Coffee.
So
coffee, fish, garlic, onions,
cheese.
Cheese.
Is it raw garlic?
Yes,
raw
garlic.
Raw onion.
But I think even like cooked garlic is it's pretty strong, isn't it?
Not as much as the raw one.
Yeah.
People eat raw garlic?
Apparently.
Yeah, times.
Wow.
Inside the salad.
But
as medicine or just as a snack?
People do offer it as recipes, like if you want to lose weight or if you want.
So as medicine.
As medicine.
So people
in
like
my
home
salad,
remedies.
I like to put garlic.
Okay.
I cut it and I put it in. So
don't say that.
Everyone has their own choice. It's a free world.
Okay. The third cause of halitosis is health condition. So actually, many health conditions can lead to or can manifest with halitosis. So the first health condition.
Thank you.
Is
hi, my that's her husband. Yeah, I know.
It's a mouth infection. Mouth infection. If you have any gum infection, at times you can have gum and even bones, underlying bones infection that we make you to have bad odor. Actually, so if you have throat infection like pharyngitis or tonsillitis,
that makes sense. Yeah,
you can also develop halitosis.
Yeah.
So if you have some local infections of the respiratory tract, maybe sinusitis or pneumonia, yes, some kind of nasal condition.
Pneumonia too?
Yes.
So is it that like the mucus is what causes it? What about it causes that?
You mean if on the
disease condition, if you have those respiratory issues?
Yeah.
What about them?
For example, if you have
is a leg.
If you have a nasal condition, if you have something like influenza or flu or cold, something like that, actually you will have some congestion of maybe they may cause the sinus. Normally we have some sinus which are like cavities on the face, and they may be blocked. They may be blocked because of some certain disease condition. Yes, and then now
bacteria
will develop
exactly
with
there,
that.
and then from there,
And then now that smells. It's like it's rotting in there.
Yes.
Because that's pretty much what bad breath is, bacteria.
It's bacteria,
So either bacteria on your tongue, or like you said, your sinuses, or in your gut, or there's many things. So I feel like we need to emphasize this. So the takeaway from what she just said now is bad breath or halitosis is not only as a result of poor oral hygiene. You could be stigmatizing somebody or giving them a nickname or looking at them sideways, because they have bad breath, or because they usually have bad breath. Because if it is somebody with disease conditions like that, especially the chronic disease conditions, I mean, there's only so much they can do. So if that's your friend and you're hanging around that person regularly, show some empathy. Show some empathy, and because I'm sure they too feel bad about it. Because I mean, if you have power like that, you know some way somehow that you're powerful. So friends, family, show some empathy for this person. And I think like she said, like there's a lot of people that have it and they don't know that it's as a result of an underlying disease condition. Like they think, oh, my mouth just smells like that. I just need to get in there more. You need to see a dentist.
See a dentist or see a doctor. Or,
it's very very important that you talk to a dentist. Get that checked out. If you feel for some reason that this is more of a constant thing. I mean, we prefaced with the fact that we all have bad breath at some point during the day, be it in the morning when you first wake up, or after you've just eaten that good Indian food, or that nice African food with some garlic and
or if
good spices.
If you haven't talked a lot during the day. No, seriously, like your mouth has been like closed for a long time. Like you open it
exactly, and you're like, ooh, that was me. I mean that's a good one, because dehydration also causes bad breath. So if you're on a fast, please though, my brothers and sisters in the north, keep your toothbrush nearby, because I mean, anointing does not break bad breath. Sorry.
Alright, we have some questions here, so we'll just answer them as we go. So Nicole asks, so does it mean we shouldn't consume these foods? But then she prefaced, like, I guess brushing after consuming them will help.
Definitely, brushing will help. And let's say you can consume the food and know what to do after.
Right. Just make sure you do that before you come near me, Nicole.
Yes. And at times, let's say, the manifestation of the halitosis maybe will not be as strong in certain some people than in some other people. So you should know what works with you, or what is causing you to have the halitosis. I can eat onions without having much problem in you. Someone else will have much problem eating those kind of foods, and maybe the person maybe forced to avoid certain things because of halitosis.
Right. So they have different bacteria in their mouth.
No, it's not.
But like maybe they have other factors that contribute to them being more powerful than you. So maybe
somebody's talking about chewing
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, someone said chew gum.
Do something about it. Yeah. My anointing. We'll test it. Let's see. Okay, so I want let me talk about the chewing gum part of it. Because I did a little bit of research on it. If you're chewing gum, make sure it's sugarless gum. Because if you take chewing gum, the one that is loaded with sugar and everything, and you eat it, it's going to help you temporarily. Especially the ones with mint, and your mouth is feeling all fresh. Check your mouth again, like after 15 minutes, and the power has returned. Right? So sugarless gum that is the one that is recommended. And then but well, what caused the bacteria in the first place?
That's a good question.
So it's when something is getting roasted, bacteria will just definitely
So the
it's
rot is
evolved.
getting
You know, the mouth is like the mouth is connected with the airway, and so it's not like a sterile area. So if there is anything like sugar, like food, where the bacteria can just stop and start to develop. That's how
that's what causes it. So all of that food or whatever it is that you've eaten is just sitting there. So that decay is what is called, is a fresh fertile breeding ground for bacteria. And another thing, remember, your mouth is connected to your anus. So it's one straight line, you know, of it's part of your digestive tract, you know. So I mean, sometimes those fumes they arise.
So talking about this, there's a condition they call it reflux.
Yes.
Actually bring things from the stomach into the mouth.
It's esophageal gastric reflux disease. ESRD.
That is a condition.
So that also causes
halitosis.
But you can think about it because it's food.
It's all connected.
We didn't talk about diabetes. Diabetes is another
that's a good one.
disease condition would cause you to have halitosis. And yes, some people having some livers and kidney
issues.
Yes, they can also develop halitosis. It means that when you are seeing your medical doctor, you do some exam, you screen you to actually find out what is the underlying condition and you explain your halitosis.
Right. So guys, if you have bad breath, all hope is not lost. Okay, and we're not trying to freak people out or scare you to where it's like, oh, do I have kidney disease, do I have no. It could be a simple fix, but you want to know, like, if you have persistent bad breath to where even after you've brushed, after you've flushed, after you've after you've brushed, flossed,
chewed,
constantly chewed sugarless gum, like after you've done the needful, pretty much, in terms of, that your oral hygiene game is on point. Between you and God, that I'm doing it. And I mean, like, you still have that bad breath. So see a dentist. And see your doctor and have so that they can determine what the root cause of this is, because this is like we said earlier on, this is so important. This has affected, this has destroyed people's self-esteem. This has destroyed relationships. This has destroyed even marriages. This has destroyed marriages. So this is very important, guys. And like we said, overall, show empathy. If you have somebody in your life and that is having this kind of situation, the first reaction is always to stay away from that person. But there could be more going on with that person than just that mouth odor, or there could be more going on, because the first thing we think about is, they need to brush now, like this person is not brushing, or you hand them a gum, sugary gum, which is not going to help them. So
please share as you join.
Please share as you join, guys. This is an important topic. I'm learning a lot as Dr. Kandja is talking about it, and so many people. I promise you, there's somebody on your timeline that needs to hear this. You yourself needs to hear that you also suffer from mouth odor. So this is free PSA, public service announcement. We are all a victim.
All right, Nicole says, I have tried rinsing my mouth with warm salt water. I've also heard that sodium bicarbonate will help when one brushes with that. That's a good homemade remedy. I mean, a lot of oral hygiene products actually have sodium bicarbonate. What is it about sodium bicarbonate? Do you know?
I think it's just a miracle. Sorry. I've not researched on it, I'm sorry, but I think it has a lot of properties, because even with like skincare routines, with baking, sodium bicarbonate has to be a staple in every kitchen. That's for sure. So
And that's baking soda, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's baking soda.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could try to get that information and during our next video, because I'm sure a lot of people want to hear. We can talk about that. Since this is Health Month, some of those staples that you need to have in your kitchen.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I forgot to talk about something when I was talking about foods, type of foods that can lead to halitosis. I found out that low carbohydrate diets may also cause.
Ooh, I've heard of it.
May also cause.
That's why I became more powerful.
She's been doing keto.
I've been doing the keto diet. I have actually heard about that.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that they advise when you're starting the keto diet. Just something to guard against. Because you become really, really powerful. So you need to make sure, of course, that that oral hygiene game is on point. You're brushing a couple of times a day, and then even a lot of people that do intermittent fasting, because like we said, like when you're fasting,
because you need like low carbs. Is that the reason?
I don't think that's that's why, for the fasting piece of it.
Yeah.
Now your saliva has a lot of antibacterial properties.
Okay.
So when you're fasting, especially when you're doing a dry fast, nothing is going in.
Yeah.
So you're not producing saliva like that, So I mean, your mouth is dry, so that the bacteria is sitting in there. The saliva is not there to really moisten it and help you decrease the bacteria level that is sitting in there, and you develop the odor.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure if you're going on a fast, if you're doing a keto diet, any low carb thing that you're doing, definitely guard against that.
How about toothbrush?
Dry mouth is actually a risk factor of having halitosis. So you need to take a lot of water.
Okay.
So
the
next one is tobacco.
Ooh, yes.
Tobacco,
If you're smoking or chewing tobacco,
Ooh.
actually you have a risk of developing halitosis too.
Yeah. Huh.
So
is it the chemicals in the tobacco?
Yes, the chemicals that, especially when the people chew it, you remain into
between the
teeth,
two.
then.
And I think
it also causes some gum diseases. I mean, the fact of
the
smoking,
tobacco,
the tobacco itself can cause some gum disease, and we have seen that infection in the mouth is a risk factor of developing halitosis.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, you did.
That makes sense. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. So are there more disease conditions?
No, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I've passed round, I'm sure.
Okay. I mean, there's so much, guys, and we say this, we emphasize this on this channel. Do your research. Do your like we can't exhaust the information that is that is out there or that is needed on this topic. So please do your research. If you know that you're suffering from this, chronic halitosis, then definitely do your research. Talk to your doctor, talk to your dentist.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can they do if it's just regular mouth odor, like you and I?
Yeah.
So you up your hygiene, your dental hygiene, right? So you're brushing at least 2 times a day, like you said. If you know that you're eating, spicy stuff, garlic, anything that you eat that smells shady, make sure you brush. Cabbage.
Really, cabbage?
Yeah, cabbage, beans, cauliflower, or some of those things that even smell funky before you even put it in your mouth, or before you cook it.
Yeah.
Make sure you're brushing your teeth after that, and then now that's the regular dental hygiene piece. You're flossing as well. Make sure you floss, because if you don't floss, it's staying in your teeth. It's sitting in your gum. And then scrape your tongue. I've heard about that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Scrape your tongue, otherwise that bacteria is still going to sit in there. There's only so much your brush can do.
Yeah.
And then mouthwash. You know.
But I've had mixed reviews about that.
About mouthwash, it depends on what mouthwash though. You know, like there's some mouthwash that has very strong chemicals in it that could end up like eroding your gums. But then there is homemade mouthwash, and I'm going to share a recipe to that, you know, at the end of this video. Like you can make your own mouthwash.
Cool.
Yeah. So
So still talking about the oral hygiene, it's good to change your toothbrush like
That's a
every
good
2
piece.
to 3 months.
Ooh, yeah.
that's a good piece.
Change your toothbrush.
After 3 months, the toothbrush is not actually
You've digested
it's
it.
not doing the work anymore, so you have to change it, and you should consult a dentist like at least 2 times a year. Even if you don't have any medical
didn't even know
insurance,
that.
any dental
To
issues,
see a dentist.
2 times a year.
Oh.
I thought it's just
just like a routine
Yeah.
consultation.
Yeah.
To find out whether you have any problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something you have to think about.
So change your brush. See a dentist at least 2 times,
2 times a year.
And toothbrushes are not expensive.
They're
You know,
not.
sometimes it's in the small things.
Yeah.
You know, just in these small things that make it a routine.
Yeah.
Put it on your calendar. You know, time to change my brush. Time to see it. Like,
Like all at once. Like when you're changing your toothbrush, at the same time you're changing your mascara. Because we have to change our mascara too. But that's
exactly.
another topic.
That's another topic for another day. So okay.
Okay. Now you can try to minimize the dryness of your mouth by staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water.
Not Coke.
No. And also by chewing on cinnamon sticks.
Cinnamon sticks.
Oh.
Really? But that's gross.
Yeah.
Can you just put it in the food without the
It's
garlic?
chewing.
Like this.
So
Alright, get
it's
some
like
cinnamon
the
sticks.
cinnamon stick has some several antimicrobial attributes. So it's been proven that.
So
it
you use
works
cinnamon
against
stick like your chewing stick?
Yeah.
Oh, like the way they used to do it back in
home.
the days. Were those cinnamon sticks?
No.
I don't know.
My grandfather didn't use cinnamon.
Yeah.
He
Normal
chewed on
sticks.
something. It was normal stick.
Okay, and then you can also improve your
That's
diet.
good.
So decrease your
Sugar intake, yeah.
Now,
No
drinks.
Coke.
Not even Diet Coke.
Drinks or foods that may cause you to have halitosis, as we said
Yeah.
before. Reduce your caffeine intake,
Yeah.
coffee intake,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can minimize the amount of proteins or fats or
Yeah.
acidic foods that you take. You can avoid garlic or onions.
Yes.
As
Oh,
much
brush
as
after you
possible.
eat it.
Yes.
Right?
And then I've
Raw
also
stuff,
discovered that you can increase your zinc intake.
Oh, I've heard about that.
So zinc intake can
How's that
actually-
connected?
I mean, because zinc is, you actually have zinc in a lot of toothpaste.
Okay. How is that
So,
connected?
Actually, I
it
don't
has
know.
been shown that
Yeah.
the zinc decreases sulfur production. Sulfur is like a gas
Ooh.
that will cause the
It's
bad
like
odor.
when, you know, like bad egg.
Mhm.
That's sulfur.
Yeah.
I tried.
Mhm.
What? Oh wow. Okay. Bad egg is sulfur.
Egg that has gone rotten. Rotten
Rot.
egg.
Is sulfur? It turns into sulfur?
No.
There is
The
like a
smell
gas.
is sulfur.
No way.
And you're gone.
No, I need to understand. Bad egg transforms to sulfur, or the smell is
Explain.
like sulfur.
No, anything that is getting decomposed now.
It
you
becomes
can,
sulfur.
You can have the
Sulfuric.
sulfuric gas from it.
I was educated. Anyway, go on.
Okay, the other step is to improve your lifestyle. If you can abstain from smoking.
Stop smoking. Stop it.
Yeah.
I don't care how many mints you swallow or chew or smoke after you smoke tobacco. It still smells.
Yes.
Guys, it's because I don't know, for some reason, like a lot of people that smoke, like they chew gum or mint or something. I feel like that combination of tobacco and mint is even more nauseating than, you know, just regular. So,
Yeah.
public service announcement, please stop smoking.
You can reduce your amount of alcohol you are taking, because alcohol can also
Oh yeah.
causes halitosis.
Mm-hmm.
And then to reduce the dryness of the mouth, you have to try to breathe most of the time through your nose instead of the mouth. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
this just brought back bad memories.
That took a while.
if you're breathing through the mouth, you'll get your mouth more dry and develop halitosis.
Oh wow.
And then also
So close your mouth right now.
you have to decrease your stress as much as possible. Yeah, because they say stress tends to increase sweat. Let's say the work of the sweat glands, so transpiration, and then you'll be like dehydrated, and it can also be like a risk factor of developing halitosis.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Let's just acknowledge some more people that have come on. Hi Vera.
Hey Vera.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Leslie, we see you, my brother. Thank you for joining. Please share. Guys, share as you come on. We're talking about mouth odor, halitosis, what it is, how you can, what causes it, and then how you can manage it. And at the end of this live video, I'm going to share like a home remedy for like a mouthwash, because a lot of people are kind of leery or worried about the store-bought mouthwash, and some of the ingredients or the toxic stuff that is in there. But you can make your own mouthwash at home. It's equally as effective, and that really, really helps with mouth odor or halitosis. All right, so please, as you come on, share. This
Trudy,
is an important topic. Hey Trudy, welcome sis. Please share as you come on.
Yeah.
All right,
So now I wanted to talk a bit about some medical treatment that you can use by yourself at home to prevent or to eliminate halitosis.
Yeah.
So the first one is alcohol-free mouth wash or rinse.
Yeah.
And just to make a gargle, is it
Gargle
mouth with.
Okay.
We minimize the bacteria in the mouth and prevent you from having halitosis.
Right.
Alcohol free.
Alcohol free. Okay.
The second one is a toothpaste with fluoride inside. Inside the toothpaste.
Okay. What does fluoride do?
It reduces actually the formation of the plaques, those
white
deposition that you have in the mouth, and also what we call tartar. It's very stiff.
Right.
You can't even remove it.
You can't remove it. Right.
Yeah, so fluoride help to reduce the formation, the build up of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I previously said it. You have to see a dentist. Like a routine, just to make sure you don't have any.
Don't see a dentist just when you have toothache.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm a victim of that, guys. I'm a victim of that. Don't see a dentist just when you have toothache or just when something is seriously going on. You have a mouth infection or I mean, because halitosis, the chronic version, is an infection.
It's an infection.
So you seeing a dentist regularly, that helps. They can catch that early, and make sure that it's treated and save you a lot of discomfort. Save you and your loved ones a lot of discomfort.
Yeah. And the other thing I realized is most routine checkups are actually covered by insurance.
Right. Yeah. We were talking about that. Most routine checkups, you don't even have to pay. You do a co-pay for it
unless they
or everything. Yeah. Your insurance policy covers a lot of routine checkups for prevention. 100%.
Yeah.
So make sure that you're taking advantage of these things. If you're not sure, call your insurance company. Or, if there's a specific dentist you want to see, call them, tell them what insurance plan you have, and they will let you know. Because all of these doctors' offices, dental clinics, they have a finance person. They do, and that is part of their job to figure this out. And even if you don't have insurance, here in the US, I don't know about other countries. I know Germany healthcare is free.
Okay.
Mostly free, I guess, but Canada healthcare is free. It's covered 100%. So if you have access to these things, like there's so many people that do not have access to these things, and that's why they're not taking advantage of it. But if you have access to it and you're not taking advantage of it, that's wrong. You're doing yourself a disservice, and you're not making use of an opportunity that has been presented in your lap. So we need to be taking advantage of these opportunities, guys. Exactly. See your dentist, see your regular doctors, you know, have those routine checkups done. Don't wait till you have a condition and it's getting worse before you go to see your dentist or you go to see your doctor. This is very important. This is your health we're talking about, your health, your wealth. Yeah.
So now we'll be talking of when you have to consult, when you have a bad odor, when do you have to consult? So when you have tried the normal oral hygiene, you have tried to modify your lifestyles and every other thing, and then you still, the mouth odor is still there, still persisting. When your mouth is still dry, whatever, even if you are drinking much water, enough water, your mouth is still dry. If you start to develop some pains when chewing or when you are swallowing, you feel pain. If you have fever, for example, if you see some whitish deposition on your tongue, so those are some signs
that you need to see a doctor,
consult
a dentist,
see a doctor or a dentist. If you have sores in the mouth too,
sores,
with the bad odor, you have to consult for.
Right.
So basically, that is it.
Okay. So I mean, we've talked about, if you're just joining us, we're talking about bad mouth odor or halitosis, and I guess pretty much it could be mild or just the regular ones that affects all of us, the bad breath that you have just after you wake up in the morning, or the bad breath that you have after you eat beans or you eat garlic or you eat you know any of those spicy foods. That's the regular mild version of it that you can solve with just brushing your teeth or having good dental hygiene practices. But then you have the halitosis, the one that is actually a medical condition, that it doesn't matter how much you brush your teeth, you could use Clorox or whatever you want to use. After that, you are still going to, have the mouth odor. So that's the one we're talking. That's the one that she has really focused on. I mean, the other one is also good, because poor dental hygiene could actually lead you to chronic halitosis. So we're emphasizing on good oral hygiene, good dental hygiene, and then we're also saying that sometimes, especially when you're being honest with yourself, there's a problem, like I've done everything I can, but I'm still getting this foul odor, this foul mouth odor. Now make sure you see your doctor. That's what Dr. Kandja is saying. Make sure you see your doctor, make sure you're talking to your dentist, make sure you're talking to your general practitioner about these things. Okay. All right, so now we've dealt with the medical side of it. Now the social part of it. How do you tell somebody this is a problem?
But actually, some people may not know that. Bad odor.
But that's why you that's why, as a good friend,
really?
So I mean, I think some people don't know.
Okay. Okay, I'm serious now.
I think some people don't know. Especially the ones where it's an issue of dental hygiene. Some people may not know. Also, that there are people that actually just need a little nudge with a lot of things in life. There's somebody that maybe knows, but they're like, it's not that bad. It is that bad. If you can perceive it just a little bit, know that the person sitting next to you can also perceive it, and probably even more than you are perceiving it, because you're used to your own smell.
Oh, that's true.
You're used to your own smell. I mean, your nose is right next to your mouth, but it's your mouth, so you're kind of used to your smell. But the person sitting next to you, it's going to be foul to them.
It's the first time,
right? They're not used to your smell like that. They're not intimate with your smell. So the question is, if you have a friend or a loved one, your spouse or a sibling that has that, how do you tell them?
Doctor.
the social part. So
I know she's like, I'm out of this one.
for me, if it is my spouse, I'll just be talking with him. I will be free to talk with him to tell him that I'm getting some signs. What have you ate? I don't know.
Like, you're very powerful.
I'll tell him just like right away. Does something happen? Or
Like, what is this?
yeah, but if it is somebody else, it will be difficult. It will be difficult. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you should look for a nice way, or I don't know.
What is a nice way? Give them a toothbrush gift.
I know.
Toothbrush and toothpaste nicely packaged. Counselor, your counselor now. Counselors. How do you tell somebody?
This is a new one.
I mean, cause this is like we're what we're trying to say is
awkward.
We acknowledge the fact that this is a sensitive topic. There's no easy way to go about it. You know, like it's just one of those things that
I think it depends on how close you are to the person. Because there are some things, you know, like if you're really concerned and you see it's affecting their way of life, it's affecting how they interact with people, it's affecting how they get boyfriends or girlfriends. You know, like just from like I've had to tell people, like, you know, you have something stuck in your teeth. You know, that's usually an uncomfortable thing. You know, but it's like it just comes from that place of caring. You know, it's like you may not know this, it may not be an issue, but you know, I'm getting some sense. You know, it's a very, you know, it's not something that is normal that we talk about. It's not normal conversation, but it's just like when we care about the person and we see how it's affecting their lives, then we just have to step up to the game. Like, you know, something is happening here. And probably by that time they already know it.
I mean, and then they could tell you, you know, they know or they don't know. But either way, I think it's a helpful conversation to have. Like, I mean, like you said, if it's somebody that you care about and they know that, you know, they have this issue, because whether they like it or not is going to affect your relationship. It's going to affect your self-esteem, especially if it's those cases where you know the person knows about it and they know they've tried everything that they can do and it's not going away. It affects your self-esteem. You know, I'm sure there are people that have been able to rise out of that, but then like that is a pit that a lot of people are still in. You know, and they're still trying to figure out like how to deal with it. How do you have a social life with this? You know, it's almost like people are immediately repulsed, you know, by it. Especially people that know that you have that, you know, like they're not very comfortable. So, but it is what it is. If it's something that you've tried everything that you know to figure out, get medical help.
Exactly.
You know, get medical help. There's a lot of ways, you know, to manage this condition. So guys, if you have any more questions on it, definitely ask us. I wanted to talk about like the recipe for the for the mouthwash. So pretty much,
sorry about that.
It is garlic. It is garlic, and then no garlic.
Garlic?
No, because I had garlic on my mind. That's why not garlic. No, please don't put garlic in it. Parsley. Parsley, the flat leaf one. I don't know if there's a specific name for it.
Okay.
You kids know that there's different kinds. You know,
the
but the
one.
flat, not the curly one. This one is the flat leaf parsley. So there's just 3 ingredients in this. So the flat leaf parsley, cloves, and then lemon. Okay. Yeah. So you could do 1 cup of water, like some people do it and then store it. Okay. You know, so if you let's just say you want to do 2 cups of water. So and then you take like a handful of cloves. You boil the cloves in 2 cups of water. And then you take like a bundle. Is that how they call it, a bundle? Like how they sell it all grouped together. So you can take 1 bundle of the flat leaf parsley. So you boil the handful of cloves in 2 cups of water. And then you blend the parsley. You blend the parsley with the juice.
The lemon?
No, not the lemon. With the water from the cloves.
Cloves, okay.
With the cloves that you boiled.
Okay.
Because I mean, like clothes are dry and everything, so that helps moisten it, and that way you can blend it easy. So you mix all of it together, and then you blend it, and then you squeeze. You squeeze like 2 cups of water. You squeeze like 2 medium-sized lemons in it, you know, and then you mix it all together. Mix it all together, and make sure it cools. Don't go take hot.
Oh gosh.
And blame me tomorrow. You're going to have more to deal with than halitosis if you don't gargle with hot water. So you let it cool, and then you take like a little, about 2 ounces worth of it. You gargle. Yeah. You gargle in your mouth. You know, gargle for like 30 seconds after you've brushed your teeth.
But won't that leave like an after smell?
It's fresh. Oh, actually, put 2. There's another thing. You can put 2 drops of peppermint in it. Yeah. It's so fresh. Like if you do it, you don't even want to eat anything after that. Yeah, it really works, guys. Yeah. So 2 drops of peppermint to help with the flavor and to help with that, enhance that freshness, that long-lasting freshness in your mouth. Okay. So just gargle with it for like after you've brushed your teeth 2 times a day. Because that's what you're recommending, right? That's what Dr. Kandja is recommending. Brush your teeth. At least you can do more if you're an overachiever like Olivia here. Brush more anytime you eat anything, gum, snack,
water,
beans, water. You eat water, brush. So, anyways, 2 times a day, at least 2 times a day. So every time you brush, you take 2 ounces of your homemade mouthwash, and you gargle for about 30 seconds. Gargle vigorously. Let every food particle that is stuck in that teeth or denture, they shouldn't have a chance. Let it be like a volcano, like shaking your mouth, like, you know, and then spew it out. Don't swallow it though. So do it and come back and testify, guys, because this works. This really works. Like the freshness of the lemon, the freshness of the peppermint, the antibacterial properties of the cloves and of the
parsley.
I keep saying garlic, parsley. Mouth odor doesn't stand a chance.
Mouth odor, beware.
Beware. Come for it, you know. So brushing and flossing is really good. Yes, it's good. I would request you mind yourself. I mean, that can be arranged for the right price. But anyways, guys, try this, you know, and if it works for you, definitely let us know. Share on the page so that other people. Well, I'll write the recipe down. On this video, because I mean, like we said, we're laughing about it, but it's not because we're making light of the matter. You know, it's already serious, so we don't want to add seriousness to something that's already. We don't want to add seriousness to seriousness. That would be bad now. So I mean, is there anything else you wanted to add?
I have one more question. What about salt and water? Can that also be just...
I think Nicole, was it Nicole that talked about that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's also can be used like a mouthwash too. After brushing. Yes, you can use.
Yeah. Does salt have like antibacterial?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Salt has antibacterial.
Salt has everything.
Properties.
Another miracle.
Yeah. Properties. You warm a bit the water. Yeah, before putting the salt in. It works too.
Okay. And I mean, this is just me thinking that you could just add a little bit of mint in the salt gargle, you know, just to enhance the freshness. So definitely, guys. So try it. Please share this video. Please share this video. Somebody needs to hear this on your timeline. This is going to help somebody's social life. You know, this is going to, like I said, every once in a while. Volume. Every once in a while, we need some reminders. There are some things that you could think are basic. But every once in a while, we need some reminders, you know, on some of these things that should be routine already. But we're here. That's one of the reasons why we created this platform. You know, we're talking about wholesomeness, your physical, your mental, your spiritual health.
Yeah.
So this is part of it. You know, you could be so anointed, fire. You speak. If I don't even need to lay hands on people, you just stand in front of somebody and say, "Hey." They just fall. Something you think is anointing and it's different kind of power. It's Hali. Man of God, check your mouth. Sorry guys. So anyways, this affects everybody, regardless of social class, regardless of anointing, regardless of gender, regardless of age, even small noya. You know,
I know. Even children. Yeah.
Wakes up first thing in the morning, and she's just like, "Ma," I'm like, "Hold it." Let's go brush. Yeah. So, anyways, please share this. Somebody is going to benefit from it, and we are so grateful. I mean, like, we know it's kind of late in certain parts of the world, but we're so grateful to each and every one of you guys for joining us on this platform, and for your support and your encouragement. The fact that you watch our videos, you share our videos, we definitely are grateful for that, and we say God bless you. I think so far we have about 400 and something followers on our page, so thank you, each and every one of you. Each of you are a blessing. Each of you are, you know, you're what makes this platform, you know, so rich. You know, I mean, we couldn't have done this on our own.
We're just talking
just the two of us. I mean, I like talking to you, but you know, so at some point, like 400 was so far-fetched, but here we are, and we're trusting God for at least 1,000, you know, before the year runs out, and we think it's possible. We think it's possible.
Everything is possible.
Exactly. So thank you guys so much. If there's other videos on health that you want us to do, we're open to ideas. Next Saturday we're going to have
a mental health therapist,
guys. It's going to be good.
Yes.
All your mental health questions, anything, nothing is too vague or too weird or too out of the norm. Prepare all of those questions. She is ready.
Yes.
And we are ready. So be ready.
Yes.
That was good.
That was good.
All right. So thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Kandja. This was amazing. And when we do the one on education, because we're going to do like a month on education and on career, we'll be having Dr. Kandja on as well, and she will talk to us how she navigated med school. Because I'm sure that's on a lot of vision boards, you know, med school, nursing school, pharmacy school. She's going to tell us how she did it. I mean, she's naturally smart. I'm sure that helped. She's like, oh, wow. What happened to humility?
That is good
Sister,
humility.
I know. She's like, I know
my stuff.
You're welcome. Anyways, but I'm sure there was some discipline, some hard work, some prayer,
and
some support,
knowledge of resources
that went into all of that. So we'll have an entire month. And because we have a lot of young people, an entire season. Thank you. We have a lot of young people on our platform. You know, that could benefit from this. I mean, I know I'm going to benefit from it.
I know.
So when we have that, she's going to be one of the people that will talk to us about that. So if you guys have any other topics, any other thing that you think will be a good topic, or you have any other questions.
Oh, the other thing that
way.
too, you know, we are also thinking of, you know, like some of you may be experts in some
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we would love to have you on our show. Where you're like, I really want people to know about this, how this has helped me, how this has been beneficial. Like, I have a lot of knowledge on this. Give us a buzz, and we'll talk about it.
Exactly.
And then have you on our show.
We'll have you on.
Yeah.
Yep. So, for the next 3 weeks,
For the next season, well, let's just put it like that. Because we have a chiropractor in line. We have a feminine.
A feminist?
No. Sorry. So feminist.
It sounded like you were
Feminine hygiene. Feminine hygienist.
She only does hygiene for
females.
Females.
I mean, men can benefit too, because of course.
I mean, you have females in your house.
You have a sister. You have
If a female gave birth to you,
so we'll have a feminine hygienist, and then we'll have a holistic health counselor. And and then we'll have a nutritional person also who will talk about different ways to bridge the gap when we're not eating enough veggies. So we'll just have we have like four people that are lined up. No, 5 people that are lined up for this health season. So those are 5 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing it movie wise.
We're ready for you guys.
Yeah.
We're ready for you. So stay with us.
Yes.
Please share Iron Cafe on your page, so we can have more people following us. We can have more people connecting,
being equipped
with this revolution that is going on. Like we said, we're being blessed by this. God is in charge of this whole mission, of this whole process. And we hope that you guys are, being educated and being inspired. Because that's our goal. To educate, to equip, to inspire,
and then power.
Power.
Empower. Bye, Nicole. I know. Caro is talking a lot.
I know. I just need to make it like what power, because we've talked about different kinds of power here too. So anyways, thank you guys. God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Yeah.
Bye.